Dear Yogis, the Old World and the New. From a gentle hilltop in South Pacific Mexico, we contemplate the world that was through the lens of the final days of 2024. Our review takes us back to just before 2019, when the global corona madness saw the extensive vaccination of 3/4 of the citizens of Israel. We had already been thinking about looking for a new place to live. That maneuver and the strange years that followed it set us on a determined course to find a place more in keeping with our values and the lifestyle we envisioned. When the war in Israel began with the terror attack of October the 7th, our dreams of a different life geared up a notch. The decision was made. We would sell everything and leave Israel. There were several things on the top of our new life wish list, but number one was to live in a more peaceful spot. The war really kicked our butts, and over the days, weeks, and months that it raged on, we understood that the particular political ideology which fueled it was undesirable enough to set us packing. We compared our wish list with various countries on the planet that matched it and chose Mexico for the following reasons. Number one, its easy, nonconformist ideology where people still have power and the right to execute it. Number two, a year-round growing season with a warm climate and unspoiled nature. Number three, extensive areas free from the massive 5G coverage that plagues most countries today. Number four, affordable land, housing, and living. Number five, good surfable waves. Number six, an attractive yoga retreat destination. We've been in Mexico since the 4th of July, and so far, she has not disappointed us. Sometimes it can be a bit warmer than we bargained for, and often the unspoiled nature that we dreamed of ventures into the kitchen or bathroom, but we're gradually growing accustomed to life here. And it is a good and basic and simple life. In just 4 months, we were able to receive temporary residence, purchase a lovely piece of arable land with 360-degree stunning sea and mountain views, construct our dream home, and plant over 35 fruit trees. And after paying rent our entire adult lives, we are finally free of that burden. We live with nature, in nature, on our own land, waking before the sun at first light and going to bed after sundown with calloused hands and tired bodies beneath an infinite canopy of quiet stars. No helicopters, no fighter jets flying mission-bound on an overhead flight path. Only hawks and eagles, herons and butterflies. Sometimes we manage to get to the beach or catch a few waves or meet friends for tacos. But mostly, we are building a place for ourselves, for friends and family and students to come to retreat a little from the growing stress of the modern world. Our lifestyle has slowed to half the pace. Still, there are challenges, but hey, that's life. There are 2 dogs who adopted us, and 2 days spent chasing one of them around the hilltop in order not to have 10 more, and 2 hands that were bitten in the attempt. There was a baby rattlesnake and a handful of confused scorpions and even a small tarantula. The borderless aspect of the natural world is both frustrating and fascinating and can set us off on National Geographic research assignments about our newest discoveries. We get better and better at recognizing our brothers and sisters. We get better at recognizing the heart of unity beneath the surface of diversity. We've become quite masterful at catch and release creature relocation, all with the whispered words, "May you and all beings be happy." This move has definitely brought us closer to ourselves, to one another, and to the heart of compassion that is the center of the yogic path. It has slowed us to the prayerful daily pace of moon and sun. Our house on the 500,000 square meter Rancho de las Estrellas feels like a solitary retreat. The most important next thing on our wish list is the one thing which we were actually blessed to have in Israel in abundance, but do not yet have: community. Looking back on our old world, this is the missing puzzle piece. But we know now, because we've done it before, that growing a community is like growing a tree or an entire forest. It takes time, loving attention, and patience. These are true lessons for now. And while photos on Instagram can make the life we now live look like paradise, our ever-unfolding growth is not finished, and learning the lesson of patience takes, well, patience. Soon 2024 will be behind us. days of overwhelm and war and pain and the strain of moving halfway across the world to what truly feels sometimes like another planet, leaving the known for the unknown. We turn hopeful faces toward 2025 and the dream of co-creating an inspired, simpler, more peaceful world, full of brothers and sisters of all kinds, full of green things, and a life that overflows with infinite compassion. Om Shanti.